are just 2 weeks away from kickoff to the 2025 Sheraton Hawaii Bowl, which features one of the most interesting matchups in the Bowl's 21-game history. The Rainbow Warriors will host Cal, who is led by former UH quarterback and head coach Nick Rolovich. He's their interim head coach, as well as Campbell graduate Jaren Keawe-Sangopolutele at quarterback. Joining us now to talk story is Hawaii football final analyst Rich Miano. Aloha and good morning, my friend. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, what a fun matchup this is. And I want to talk about the head coaches first because they used to be teammates, right? Good friends, etc. A little extra juice, I imagine, competing against each other.
Yeah, and they started battling against each other, trying to win that starting job, and they went back and forth, and they both became prolific, and they both became great players, and really developed into Division I winning coaches that I think all of Hawaii are proud of.
Yeah, a little bit of a family affair right there. And then at quarterback, we got two Ewa Beach boys, two freshmen. Micah Alaharo for the University of Hawaii had a fantastic season. Jaren Keawe-Sangopolutele at Cal, also a fantastic season. I imagine they're not going to be facing off directly, but to kind of like win this game is going to be big for both of those.
Yeah, you could myopically say this is the Battle of Ewa Beach, right? This is Nalu Tagovailoa, Tua's dad, who trained these guys. And I remember Rob somehow dug up that film, and you got these little cakey, and they're all, you know, playing quarterback at such an early age. And when you look at just the whole history of these guys now becoming probably two of the best freshman quarterbacks in all of college football, battling against each other, this is just an epic matchup.
Speaking of Jaren, there were some advertisements at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport in the baggage claim. Kind of rubbed some Hawaii people the wrong way, thinking, hey, Cal's coming in here advertising for Cal football in Hawaii's home territory. We just had National Signing Day last week. I imagine they have a little extra with this matchup with that as well.
Yeah, and the head coach, Tosh Lupoi, flew after the state championship, which Campbell won, where Jaren was at the game and as big a celebrity as anybody on the sidelines. And you're right. This is now Cal's going to consider, because of Aiden Manutai, because of LeBron Williams, because of McKenzie. These guys now will come in our backyard, try to steal some of our best football players, not just from Ewa Beach, but the whole state of Hawaii. So there is going to be some chippiness. There is going to be some bad blood. And trust me, when you have two coaches that competed against each other and now are playing in this big bowl game on a great Christmas Day time slot, it's going to be competitive.
Yeah, and so competitive. You look at some of the schedules. Obviously, Hawaii had a great season, 8-4. Cal was 7-5. Some common opponents: San Diego State and Stanford, who Hawaii beat both of those, pounded San Diego State. Both those teams kind of gave lickings to Cal. Any transitive property there in college football? I know it doesn't always work that way. What do you see with that matchup?
I do think Cal is playing much better right now, but when you look at the common opponents, as you mentioned, that's the start of Kansei Matsuzawa, the Tokyo Toe, the walk-off against Stanford. But Stanford dominated Cal. Then you go to the San Diego State game, where I think Hawaii played in all three phases one of their best signature wins. They also dominated Cal. So, you know, the spread is going to be around 3 points, whatever it is. But trust me, I think there's going to be two confident teams coming in. And when you think of Cal, every single coach, every single player is really playing for a job. You think of Timmy Chang and his staff, whatever else, they're coming off one of their best wins of the season. And this means so much to win a bowl game on national television. You
speak of Kansei Matsuzawa, incredible season, Lou Groza Award finalist. Did miss his last kick of the year, right? So he said he tied the NCAA record, 25, missed his 26th kick. You know how mental kicking can be. Any concerns about coming back from that miss and having to sit on that basically for a month before he gets the kick again?
Yeah, you know, there's always that concern, right? Because he was so good and he's so mentally tough. And he talked about being mentally strong and what his protocols are, and, you know, always gives credit to the snapper, the holder, the protection, or whatever else. But you're exactly right. Once you do have that in the back of your mind, the last kick that you attempted, you actually missed, it could be something that comes into play. But I don't think Timmy Chang and Sheffield, the special teams coach, will hesitate to break a new record, which for Kansei is over 50 yards, right, to show his leg strength for the next level, because basically he is auditioning for the National Football League.
Okay, so I want to take a little trip down memory lane. My favorite bowl game of all time, 2006, Hawaii, Arizona State. December 24, 2006, the Hawaii Bowl. Incredible performance. You were part of that coaching staff. Launched Hawaii into what you guys did in 2007, going to the Sugar Bowl. If Hawaii wins this game, what can it do for them as far as launching them into next season?
I think it it catapults them in terms of recruiting, off-season conditioning, just the whole setup for the next season in terms of their new television contract in the Mountain West Conference, and really showing that they're going to be a perennial power. That will help them tremendously. This being on national TV, Hawaii has struggled on national TV. That win against Stanford at the beginning of the season, ACC. If they can win on December 24th, I think that would be the biggest thing that could help Timmy Chang, Chris Brown, this whole staff in terms of recruiting. And we've seen early success in the early signing day. Bishop Gorman, the state of Hawaii. Some of these recruits are guys that wouldn't have come here in the past. So I do think they're heading in the right track, but there would be nothing bigger than winning on the day before Christmas.
Yep, Christmas Eve. You can catch that one live on ESPN, folks. Going to be an electric atmosphere for sure down there at Ching Athletics Complex. Rich, always good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by with us.
Good morning.